Well, I think what worked in last year's budget, and if you're talking about the medium-term budget that was presented in October, I think what's important to realize is that the October medium-term budget is always going to be a stage on which to announce new policy initiatives and new policy announcements. Now, in that regard, things that have certainly worked and things that are very encouraging. On the employment front, we got an announcement of a 3-year and 9 billion rand jobs fund. We certainly will be looking for an update of that in the February budget. And this, of course, works because employment's a problem in South Africa. And any initiative in order to create jobs is, of course, well received by the public. And what else worked in last year's budget? Well, I think we put a lot of concerns around what national health insurance could do to the budget in the very near term by the fact that Treasury announced that, yes, it will go ahead, but it's not going to go ahead as quickly as everyone thought it might. And the only good news about that is that it would, of course, weigh very heavily on the state, and the state needs every bit of money it has in order to really address the big social needs. So the good news out of last year's budget and what worked was the announcement that the NHI is underway, but they're first doing pilot projects on it in order to do it properly. Pilot projects, of course, will highlight to them where the weaknesses are in the public sector health system and, of course, how to address these. So that's what works, and I think looking to the February budget in 2 weeks' time, we certainly have to realize that we are going to get an update on that, and I think the markets will be very well received in that regard.